What are some of your concerns? Sundowns Junior has already mentioned it's a team selection, and it might be a long-term problem.
Nkululeko, I'm seeing a danger going forward in that team. Why I'm saying this? My point of view is they trying to change what Tupito did in terms of the players that are there and the way, not much in terms of the way of playing, but the players that are there, they really like boom changing them.
Mm-hmm.
Look, there's nothing wrong by changing a player. Change a player if the player is not performing. When the player is not doing well, then change him.
Yeah.
But if a player is still doing well, I said it before. I said, look, you release Utlompo 35. You go and sign Oralane 34. For me. You sign Udonduzana 31, Ukutumela. You release Makhalwa around 23, 24. In our questions. Now Userino has been out not playing. You ask yourself, what went wrong? Look at Mkulisi. Mkulisi, he never put his foot wrong. He never. But now the boy is not playing. And then you check out Unoduzana now, Sebam convicted now, they play him up front, Umurena. They play Umudawla Paya. Again, they're compromising Ushalulile Manj because of Usafranco. Ushalulile, every time when he plays with Usafranco, he's getting lost. You'll think he's not even a good player. There's nothing that Ushalulile can do for you. Because now he's used to play alone, makes those movements in that box. And it's easy for his teammate, Mushishi, all of them to find him, Abu Charlie, to find him in that area. But now it's so difficult for him. Check the games. Ama chances awatula engakema game. So, and the mentality of changing, it's you question. Yes, they've signed Umkwena, very good player, but I still believe Uguti having Domingo in that midfield. Look, that boy for me now is.
All right, let's hold it there. Junior, I'll give you a chance as well. It's 20 past 5 o'clock. When we come back from the break, Junior Khanye will give his opinion as well on Mamelodi Sundowns and whether or not they are in danger in this group. Of course, all those uncertainties could be answered tomorrow, really, where we find out how difficult it is for Sundowns to travel away to Sudan against Al-Merrikh.
Hello, my name is Sheikh Mashaba. You are listening to the Massiv 11, the mecca of football lovers.
Everyone loves to look great, but keeping up with fashion trends can be tricky. That's why Massiv Metro has partnered with Exact Clothing to bring you up-to-date trends in the world of fashion. Join me, Aziza the Pristine Queen, each week for the Fashion Check feature in partnership with Exact Clothing as we check what is trending in the world of fashion, as well as how you can create different looks affordably to ensure that we keep you looking and feeling your best. Each week, we will also be giving away great prizes and vouchers to help boost your wardrobe. We'll also be giving away a full fashion makeover brought to you by Exact Clothing. For details about the Exact Fashion Check feature and how to enter, go to massivmetro.com or check out our social media pages on @MassiveMetro. Looking and feeling great has never been easier with Exact and Massive Metro. #Fashion Check with Exact and #Massive Metro.
Do not miss out on any of the action in the Big Brother house. Upgrade from excess and family packages to the compact package for an unbelievable $309 per month and stand a chance to party up a storm with ex-Big Brother Mzansi housemates at the DSTV Premiership Derby experience. SMS Diski to 39202 and reload Ubumnandi at DSTV Compact. Kumnande Kaya, T's and C's apply.
Massive 11, the mecca of football lovers. With Itumele Ibanda, Tepi Worldwide, Nkululeko Nkewu, Christoph Bongo, and Jabu Makan.
This is Renilwe Yelu Tulonyani, and you're listening to Massive 11.
All right, welcome back to Massive Metro. Massive 11 is the name of the show. Thank you very much for being with us up to this point. Apologies for that little delay there. We're talking about Mamelodi Sundowns, of course, in the CAF Champions League, and so on and so forth. Utso was saying he's concerned about what's happening with Sundowns at this point. Yeah, man. Junior, your thoughts on Sundowns? I mean, you trust Uguti, they will be able to go through this group so far, and in terms of the selection now?
I think we need division between these three coaches. I'm a coach that was one, Nkululeko. That's why I was one.
Sure.
We need to be honest and straightforward. It's me about eco balance. My eco balance. I'm a coaches who allow Rulani Mkwena. Rulani Mkwena who statement sa kumamelu team. Besupeka indlela abacoachang i-team abayiselecta ngakhona. Isitshele ukuthi team iwinile, ngikhuluma nge-cheaper game. Team iwinile, which was last week Monday. Iwinile, but we're not happy play. But look at the players that they are putting there. The statement sikutshele into ngoba I'm not too sure ukuthi uye yena ufuna the right players. Lawa bawanga abadlalisi society. This is a big statement. Sinzima kakhulu. Ukuthi umkhuliswa is not playing. What has he done? In the situation kaVuyo. You're releasing Vuyo Mire, but you keep conceding. These boys, they are inexperienced. Lawe Swallows. You conceding week in and week out to Vuyo ngadlali. You're releasing him without into reasoning. So umkhulisa kadlali Domingos making a good point. Phela Mkwena, we need to be honest. Now it's a real test for him. If Siba never. Sundowns grand champ Nkululeko, yes, to go by Kukeva maintaining for a backup kachali. You need him mara. Domingos mina. I'll play Domingos ngoba beseka chelile. Ngikhuluma nange understanding yeClub.
Hashim Domingo.
Yeah.
Domingo.
Yeah.
Lo buya kupitch first.
Yes, Hashim
he
Domingo.
Started Portugal. Yeah, and then he kept yasipola le. And he can work. Ku Sundowns bamkele sisile le laziness being asekho. Beka span. And another thing Umabuye is back. I heard Mangobashu Umabuye is back room. So Umabuye understand umhlambe match fitness and stuff but need whoever now already. But unama player njoba ngisho ku Sundowns bebadlala ngoDomingos. Kapinga is there always but he's not playing. And then dlalisa abantu abarong bona bokutumela bamdlalisa front three ku Sundowns bamzamela ka left bamzamela ka right. You can see bazama badlalisa bo Safranco bazamuka accommodator uSafranco. That's why they playing abomdawo ukuthi mabamtshela hey cross the ball whether he's ready or not he must cross. I think bafuna abantu abazobatshela. So uPitso those players baka Pitso as Utso is saying now they're trying to convert Umrena to up front right wing. They're killing the team Nkululeko. Abomdawo bonyango no understand. Sometimes ulake ungene as a sub ngidlaleni umdiba. You fail to understand with why. So Sundowns is no longer the same. Slowly back Nkululeko ifar. DStv Premiership ngeke babone because they bana this thing winner. I think is in their blood now. But careful now. Ngeke kuzoba nzima. So namanje ukele yeah they will be like coming with a drop but even one they can lose the game. For me team yabo Nkululeko ngibukele kula ma game onke adlalile. I'm not convinced. I love Sundowns mina. Lebe bengazi ukuthi iphethe ama player whereby asekele ukuthi Pitso is no longer there. They won it without him. But lose the game one. So can they continue with that? Bazoyithatha credit. But by manje.
All right, so there you go. That's Junior Khanye's thoughts. Let's quickly just take a few of your voice notes. Of course, the question that we asked you on 0645250513. We apologize as well. We're not able to play some of those voice notes, but we found a way to log in and plug into your WhatsApp voice notes. Let's hear them out then and come back with more of the CAF Champions League matches.
It's me from PE. I think we need to go back. Fanele siphindele Nkululeko. Sifuna ubonisa singamakhosi sifuna ubonisa uBaxter. Ikhona ngibona ngoBaxter Nkululeko. Fanele siphindele stadium uBaxter if ikhila chiza ifuna umxoxa sizawenzela umsebenzi as usual Nkululeko. During a weekend emnandi majimbos Junior Khanye. Tu.
Nkululeko kunjani mfethu? Ngicela ngibilise wena lapho. Bilise uJustice lapho, ngilise uBenedicto Napoleon. Bilise noJune mfethu kunjani? Keep on supporting this TV. We are fighting no one. Nkululeko yeah, isikhathi esishapho lesi mfethu ukubuyisa ama-fans estadium. Ngoba if you check mfethu kunama-two big teams lapha eSoweto abasebenzi kahle, so I think if fans are there bazosipana sharp lamajit and they're gonna fix everything. So it seems like those management or chairmen, something like that, taking that team and taking advantages because fans are not allowed to enter the stadium. So once they get back to the stadium, everything will be fine, and then the viewership is going to increase. Since ubona manje ukuthi kunabanye abantu bathi bona abasaboni iChiefs abasaboni iPhakaniya because league manje thathwa iSundowns kuphela yabona. So I think it's going to boost the viewership mfethu. Yeah.
Nkululeko my brother, ngibulise kuwe nawe Tachu naKhanye notso noma bahaza ngara lo bahle waseGomora bahle Djokovic waseGomora, the Black Sabian guy. We really need to get back to it as a fans. It's really bad. The standard of football is really dropped because of there are no fans there. I'm a player like it's like Badla, I'm afraid you can even see. Imagine you can look at zero on target shots. Kaizer Chiefs 0 on target shots. Like it's embarrassing. It's very embarrassing. So we need a fan. Now coach mele baphaxabuliwe nje kabuhlungu bathola igroup namatamati ayikho lendaba yabo backstalam. They are so embarrassing to our institution. Like you can even see that they don't have any pressure. They don't feel any pressure because we are not there. They are not even on social media to see them outcries with what is our problem? Why our team is playing like this? So to Warner, it's nothing. It's nothing. You can even see my answer my question on pre-matches and my post-match interview. It's so like it means nothing to them. Obviously, or draw. Even now, man, like it's embarrassing. It's very embarrassing. So we need a fan. Now coach mele baphaxabuliwe nje kabuhlungu bathola igroup namatamati ayikho lendaba yabo backstalam. They are so embarrassing to.
Hello, my name is Sheikh Mashaba. You are listening to the Massiv 11, the mecca of football lovers.
All right, welcome back to Massiv 11 and Massiv Metro. Yeah, so nifuna ukushaya coach ngamatamati nani. Thank you for those voice notes. We don't endorse the violence, of course. We don't endorse the insinuation of violence or violent undertones within the voice notes, but we understand. It could be interpreted as humor. Ningabashaya coach, it's all kakuvule baleni ndoda.
No, Nkululeko. Kahle lo muntu my understanding inkulumo yakhe ukuthi Nkululeko awuhleka futhi yazi. No, ukuthi kahle he's saying he wants to put pressure.
But now, coach, one day is one day.
Yes, I know. That's why they want to put pressure to the coaches. Good guys, don't forget to be there. We mustn't go lapana a ground, and doesn't mean good you guys can do whatever that you want and get away with it. Because I see namuguti engathi kurelaxiwe nyana man, because ama decision enzakala lapana emagamini with coaches. Certain players are not playing, certain players are playing. They justify why this one is not playing, why this one is playing. But one thing that we want to see is we want to see players that are performing, to see them in the field of play. I'm telling you, indaba yabo Kekana leyana yabo Makhalwa ukuthi bangadlala abo Mango ukuthi bangadlali. I'm telling you, ngabe yonke lento ilungisiwe yaqonda straight.
Mfoka Khanye, you remember when we went to Amazulu versus Maritzburg United versus Kaizer Chiefs, FNB Stadium?
Yeah.
Just take us back to that moment. Kwenzakalani lapho?
Thina abanye nathi sacishe sathona induku la. Ya, Nkululeko kwangena phakathi kwanengwenya lezi. Ya ngiphendula into eyenzake la ngithi yalezi. Ya iVAR khona ipoint olishoyo so mawuthi lama coaches they justify bana listing good so what sizo explainer sithina lama player, that's all. Akunala type yabo, and ama big teams they get exposed, especially laba abazazi ukuthi bona they don't doing the right things. Now Sundowns now currently I think I supporter number player number 12 is supporter kulama big teams aphinda dlala role enkulu, mean especially Chiefs and Pirates. But now iVAR abo Stewart mangimamele le voice note makathi Stuart, you need to be punished. Okay, angipromote violence, yabona, but that heat, pressure ekumele ifeel it to fans whereby making wrong subs nale nto yabo arrogance ukuthi mina I'm not gonna play whoever. I think ingaphindi stop. You understand Nkululeko ngoba ivar ukuthi nalama player ngikhuluma going to players as well. They are too relaxed play body language yabo abahluchuki man, yabo. So ivar lama fans they must come back to the stadium, but for me na DStv Premiership ngikhuluma nge-PSL. Can they start ngasethi number? 2001, if they can say probably now 10,000 or 20 kulama big teams, and then gradually isikhathi masibele siye mababona ukuthi akunama injury na ayikho into eziphukayo, and then you allow fans babegcine iflow.
You know what's crazy is that you are saying 2000 encane ne, but bona bavumi nge-2000. So in order for you to allow 10,000 kumele ube open even na ngo-2000. Bona abavumi even nanga 2000 so
Nkululeko yazi iyo lento bengisho ile ngithi mina iyawarisha kakhulu when it comes to that, because I just made an example ngokuthi bekuvote nje 2 weeks back go compact. So who are you voting that you're not going to go and watch? Because now mina ngisengibalekela ukuthi supporters they also see things and bayakhuluma baboda, and we hear ukuthi bathi no, but that's the into leyo ukuthi will vote for people to go and play laphayana, and then singababoni icon asizwa kahle. Why should we have to vote for players to go and play, whereas we can't go there and share them badlala laphaya? I'll make a good example. If ama supporters bewangena stadium Nkululeko, I'm telling you ukhune ngabe uyadlala. That one I'm 100% sure.
What do you mean?
Because he played well, go compact. So Stuart Bagza cannot come and say no. We're watching these other players are doing well at training, so you need to wait for his. So
turn. if Agamdlalo Khune, what if he just remains on his point, on his position, Uguti, I'm not going to play him?
Then it tells you Uguti, to be respect our supporters as they support the team.
But you are a coach, so you are a qualified coach, you are experienced.
Yes.
Would you do anything that the fans are pressurizing you to do?
If a player,
because you made an example of Okune, which is a specific example.
If Okune is doing well, he did well against the compact.
Yeah.
He knows good thing.
But you're talking about fans now. If the fans are saying Okune must play, are you saying Uguti you would have bowed down to your pressure as a professional coach?
I will do that because why it brings on Sukune. One is they said supporters vote for your players. So if supporters they vote for you, Kune, to come and play, it tells you about the keepers on Abu they are not good enough.
All right, it's 40 minutes past the hour, 5 o'clock, 20 minutes before the end of the show. We need to take a quick break. When we come back from the break, we'll continue with the topic and play some of your voice notes as well.
Hey everybody, it's your girl Faith and Katie. You are listening to Massive Metro.
We're back from beautiful, lazy beach days, creating holiday memories with our family, and our day-to-day is now in full swing. From dropping the kids off at school to meetings, as well as dates with special people, denim is the perfect fit for creating your day-to-day memories. Fall in love with your denim all over again by rocking a variety of exact fits at unbeatable value. From skinny jeans to jeggings, unique paper bag fits, and the super comfy mom fit and more, there's a denim style for you and your whole family at Exact right now and in a range of colors. And you can enjoy all of this starting at $99.99 for kids, $149.99 for ladies, and $199.99 for men when you buy 2 selected denims. Love your denim all year round with #MyExactDenim.
Hey there, this is Renelwe Yelo Tsolonyane and you're listening to Massiv 11, the mecca of football lovers.
Nkululeko my brother, ngikubingelele. Ngibingelele Benedict Store Vilakazi. Junior Chase number 13 Khanye. Justice, ebafethu kunjani? Keep on supporting Etiski TV. We're fighting no one, trying to fix South African football. Nkululeko kule ndaba yokubuyela egroundini, I think it's time ukuthi sibuyele egroundini manje. Yes, ama supporters. What I've noticed ukuthi umhlaba jikelele most ama supporters sewalibukela ibhola asema groundini.
So siyacela asivulelwe nathi ama-ground, vaccinated or not, siyacela ukubuyela emagroundini. Bese-ke lami lokugcina ngithi good luck kwezami kusasa against i-Almeriki for i-match play number 2 yabo, Sundowns. Kabuyelo.
Hey, good afternoon, Nkululeko, Junior Khanye, the crew. I guess I'll take a comment on the issue of fans back at the stadium. I still can't understand why they are not allowed. We have vaccinated, some of us have got the boosters, we've got everything that is required for us to attend the soccer match. Mara South African football still is not allowing us to go back to the stadium, and they don't even give us reasons why not. Because now I think at the first glance we thought it was because Abaitsuru can manage on this COVID issue. But right now everybody knows how to manage ourselves under those circumstances. Even the Europeans, the ones that we always follow and adopted their way of life, have long gone back to filling the stadiums. Why are we not going there? We don't know. I don't know whether this thing is, we have been, I don't know, man. It feels like we are being controlled here. We can't even make our own decisions for the benefit of the very same Europeans and stuff. I really don't understand why we're not back at the stadiums as fans. But anyway, we are hoping for the best, and we're hoping that happens soon.
Hi, my name is Tandi Merafe, Media Officer, Orlando Pirates Football Club. You're listening to Massive 11 on Massive Metro.
All right, 0645250513. Voice notes coming in thick and fast as we are preparing to wrap up the show. Thank you so much for those voices. Junior Khanye, perfect voice note we've just heard now. Your response to that?
Yeah, ivar ukuthi angithi simchita ukhuluma ngale
vaccination ukubuyela emabaleni, and now most people have been vaccinated. Yeah. What's the hold up now?
Ivar yakhumbula ngikhulume ngayo ngale video yethu.
Yeah.
Most of the people and we're looking up to Europe, as he said. We're learning from them. It's true. Not to say we can't compete with them, but in terms of vaccination, most of people are vaccinated.
Yeah.
If kuzoba ne proof again, can PSL kulme na security card and stuff, make sure that whoever is not vaccinated don't approve, don't allow him to come nearer.
And even, Utso mentioned something very important yesterday as we were talking about it on Wednesday. PSL yakwazi ukuvala at some point ungasondelanga nosondele baleni.
Yeah,
you can actually, when the roadblock, the only time you're going to pass through is if you are producing a vaccine certificate.
Yeah, they do it even if yabona mina into bengithi bavule certain gates izoba easy. Certain gates
gate 1 or 2.
Ngisho kanjalo certain gates yabo 1 or 2, and then kube na this thing ukuthi you cannot go pass through ungaphetha ungana proof. Ivar manje Nkululeko mabasebatbona bazobamba i-committee whereby they're gonna march bangaphula ne-stadium. Yabona masenje i-DStv Premiership they must allow fans ibe easy nje, because that's why in Europe they allow people they never vaccinated. Sayibona they vaccinated every match.
Akunanto especially abayenzile. They've just been vaccinated.
Simple.
And that's it. It's not like there's something else that they did. They were just vaccinated.
So I want pressure batandi they need to open up for people. Ngithi Nkululeko pressure is coming, and mina ngibona kuzolimala abantu bangabe bazoyenza bona ukuthi no baqabangele sengikhuluma nge-PSL qabangele bona people will get injured, and tomorrow bese bathi bantu kwenzakale 1 2 3 4, but course yini mele bazicheck e-PSL ukuthi senze iplanda by not allowing people.
Yeah, so you feel that we're ready, because i-counter yami ku-Junior ukuthi if they get to 10,000 labantu bayala even ngo 2,000. Where do you think is the best number to start because I think we are getting to that point now where fans are going to come back to the stadium, because there's no new wave, there's no new variant, Omicron, nanani. I mean, we have settled down. You were one of the first people here at TV to get vaccinated, and you told us what your body went through, and we trusted you, and more members joined in, so do you not think that we are closer now to that point? And also, what is the best number to start?
Well, if we say we learn from overseas, and we end up not doing what overseas leagues and teams are doing, then there's a lot of questions now to say learning from overseas how they do things, and then we also want to implement it at home. But now when they need to come and implement that, now it's a problem. It's look 2,000 because we're starting 1,000 from both teams, and then it's gonna be 2,000. That's where we start, and then we're gonna move gradually because I said Nkululeko, I'm scared of what is gonna happen, and that's one thing that no one wants that to happen. Uguti, people don't march, there'll be chaos,
and they will force their way in.
You get my point. And then now you'll hear that some people there was a stampede there, some they end up losing their lives there, and then you'll come back and say who to blame. Now they'll blame again EPSL. I said, look, why can't they also learn from the mother body? The mother body said when the Bafana is playing 2,000 they must go in, and since that has started, we never had any issue in the mother board. So even them, because I remember at some point where the football needs to resume, they had to consult with the mother board, and they find an agreement with the mother board, and then they started.
Now, just to clarify, at this point, what is legally allowed by the government is 2,000.
Yes.
That's allowed by the government from a cricket standpoint, from a rugby, and it's happening now. We are seeing it happening. Cricket, rugby, and the other sporting codes. That's the number that is allowed. So the Ministry of Sport has allowed even football now. You go to Ibambo 2,000.
Yes.
Now, why is it that football yona especially Safa, we need to get it out of this, because Bona when Bafana and Banyana is playing, Bayam niggas or 2,000 to the fans.
Yes.
Why is the PSL not accepting 2,000 government? Okay, let's allow this, the fans.
In our football, it tends to be more in business than the love of it.
Yeah.
Why is good? PSL, they're still making money, and they're making more money. Stadium. Before they need people, they need those supporters for them to make money. But now they don't need that, because now the games are done about DSTV, then they get money.
All right, on the other side of the break, we'll wrap up the show, play one or two of your voice notes, and then look into some of the fixtures that are playing this weekend.
Hey, yo, what's good, Shab Fitty? It's your boy, the rap Steve Biko.
Yes, Black Lads, you're listening to Massive Metro.
Exact cares for the things that are made to last, and we know you do too. We know family is the fabric of your life, your tribe, your safe space. We know you care about value. When it comes to fashion, you choose versatility. We believe the values you hold close to your heart should be the ones you wear on your sleeve. That's why Made to Last is the exact promise we make to you and your family.
It's time to feel the quality, the control, the variety, to feel Africa. It's time to go premium free. 25 channels, everything from comedy, lifestyle, reality, sport, kids, and blockbusters, with access to 200 more. Free forever. No cost, no subscription. Take the next step. Tune in and just watch. It's that easy. Start watching premium free today. Why pay? Just watch.
Do not miss out on any of the action in the Big Brother house. Upgrade from Access and Family packages to the Compact package for an unbelievable $309 per month, and stand a chance to party up a storm with ex-Big Brother Mzansi housemates at the DSTV Premiership Derby Experience. SMS DISKI to 39202 and reload Bumnandi at DSTV Compact. Gumnandi Kaya. T's and C's apply.
Hey, what's up? This is Infinite Boys. Dukes are here. Dukes the DJ.
Hey, what's up? This is Tony M.
Except for to smash my granada.
Hi, it's a call, Miss Villain.
My name is Dijorama, and you listen to Massive Metro.
Nkululeko, my brother, kunjani? Umalusi majola lokhuluma esikhawini. Nkululeko, ngaphandle kokuchitha nje isikhathi engingakusho nje ukuthi singabalandeli sithe ama-fans awabukele estadium ngampela ngoba nje hayi lento esiyibuka impela hayi kakhulukazi la maqembu amakhulu afana no-Chiefs no-Pirates hayi ibhola abadlalayo aligcolisi neze engicabanga ukuthi bayidinga leyo support leyo moral support bengabadlali ukuthi uma bahambela kabi mhlawumbe sikhona singabalande singakwazi bagqugquzela ukuthi bewine ngoba lento abayidlala ayikho. So nje Sundowns uma qhubeka kanje impela iyogcina impela nje hayi iligi nje iyogcina ithatha nje angazi ngampela noma iminyaka elandela ko-10 ngoba phela lento idlalwe labafana ayikho impela. Ibhola lethu nje lehle kakhulu nje Nkululeko kuyaphoxa nje lento abayenzayo labafana. Fanele bakhuphule amasokisi kube kuye ngami nje Nkululeko labantu ngabe bayahlawula bayasidelela labantu laba badlala ngathi nje sikhokhela ama-DStv sizokhokhela imali sibuka nje into engekho lapha Nkululeko abantu abakhuphule amasokisi abamusudanga.
What about Fetu Kamalamu, Josie Chavez, the hottest DJ in Joburg, and you're listening to Massive Metro.
All right, welcome back. Junior Khanye, Vilakazi, Nkululeko, Nkewu, Offense Appeal High, and Justice Chabalala. Collectively, we're known as Itiski TV on YouTube. Of course, we are on Massive Metro between 5 and 6 every Friday. That's a beautiful voice note to go to. Maybe you guys want to respond to that. I know it's a figure of speech.
Yeah.
No player is going to pay money, but really they must pay for these performances because without fans, there is a decline in quality, there's a decline in performance, and Ushuguti, for the next 10 years, Mamelodi Sundowns might continue to win the league.
Yeah, Nkululeko, it goes back to say, Lendens are my players. It's something that they've been taught at Chimin. So okokuqala we need to start qala nga ukulungisa abo coach bethu qala ukuthi abo coach bethu they need to do the right things, and then we go to the players ukuthi mara nawe I'm just making an example.
Yeah,
let me make an example ngale player that is not playing so that kungabi ngathi khona ngimthelela ngamanzi. I'll make an example ngoMango ukuthi Mango no but sakunikeza chance Mango you are not performing, so why should we play you? So when Magnama supporters, then they would, when you feel pressure, Nkululeko, it makes you to work more hard. You double the effort in training, so that when it comes to the game time, then you can perform. So I think that's what I think this guy is trying to say. Uguti, if you put pressure, then we're gonna get.
Junior Khanye, abadlali kumele bahlawule because izinga lisezansi kakhulu.
Yeah, amabantu bahlawule akakhulumeli indaba zokubashaya. They're going to put pressure on these kids.
Yeah.
Because we need to be honest, I think be specific. Job so in the crime. Specific crime. Kaza cheese. In 7 years. They're going to 7 years now.
Yeah.
Without winning anything. In the history making has never happened. Benzen Tabaitsandayo, I'm a player. When you check the on and off, yes, the coach abanayo. But even his coach, the point that couldn't right to right to do. I'm a supporter, they vote for him. Come, they put him on the pay. Let me technical team, yonke. I coach pay. Because I can tell you, it's a big team there. If the supporters can vote for the goalkeeper, it tells you which is one of the best. He came there, win that sort of there $1 million for it. If I had, he was the best.
Yeah, just to correct, and you are right, but every single time kunento evotisayo itumele Nkhune gets the most votes, whether he's calling Black Label Cup, he gets as an individual he gets Boma 1.5 million votes, so he is the biggest. So even if he was off form, actually if fame Kenje, he's so big that the fans will vote for him. Yeah. But of course he was good on that DStv.
Ngaphandle fame, the points makakhulu, it's uncomparable compared to lama goalkeepers now with DStv Premiership. For me, if he was playing regularly in Bafana, you need him. He's a leader. There's nothing, so I understand now with Provile Pega. Omunye muntu bekazoba demoralized from first 11 to the stand. Njengamanje akekho qabanga. Disho ukuthi abamfuno ke udlalile ngetinge compact ne.
Yeah, he played in the Compact Cup.
And then from the first 11 to the stand, not even on the bench.
Yeah.
So it doesn't make sense. But to goalkeeper number 3 akusuka pay probably okanye bavuma from number 3 or 4 bamfaka demfana. So Nkululeko, it's painful. Bafike ba ngegame badliwe ngeNetbank. I thought Khune will come back. If Khune considered lapha bengeka phinda buye. It's technical team in play which is a big team. They need to tell the coach good.
So taking it back to the topic, you think that if fans were at the stadium, they were going to start picking Khune?
Yiba bampikile.
No, I'm just saying, besides DSTV Compact, because it's always saying, Wuti, if pressure yama fans nokubuyela stadium, if the fans were there, the team was going to be forced to one way or the other.
My early game, basangene, bebazobaphua. Kune, people they shouted kune. Bamboni sikhuluma ngokune manje. Wezi, it came before iqala. So the goalkeeper was going to be under pressure, the coach, and also a technical team. Ngoba Nkululeko le bayenzayo, the killing players mentality. It's like the situation kaHlompo is similar. So I spanned that Nkululeko, you cannot do that, bro. Like South African football with success, I'm a player khasa. Ngoba frustration, I'm not promoting into stupid Nkululeko. Izoba frustrated in example ngekhasa. Just another thing, frustrated to kick another player. Echimini ngok frustrated ukuthi abangitreat kahle. Ngiphefumile. What else do they want? It's about performance here. So they're killing ingqondo zama football.
All right, there you go. We're wrapping up the show. Then last 60 seconds or so, just to give you a fixture list: Horoya against Amazulu playing tonight in the CAF Champions League, and then of course we'll be covering 3 p.m. tomorrow. Mamelodi Sundowns versus Al Merrikh. It's going to be in Sudan. There's also some few matches as well in the DSTV Premiership. Ichiba United taking on Royal AM. If Royal AM wins or draws, they will be number 2. There's a new number 2 every week in the DSTV Premiership. And then Swallows versus TX Galaxy, number 14 and number 16. That's at 6 p.m. tomorrow. There's also Orlando Pirates playing on Sunday. Gents, before I let you go, what is your expectation between Al Merrikh and the Sundowns tomorrow? We'll be watching that. It's in Sudan. I keep on observing that teams in Sudan, the Sokolis are in Sudan. Iyabuye Sundowns, it's all. Let me start with you. What do you think is going to happen there?
It's going to be very tough for Sundowns, but it's up to them. But they've got all the tools to go there and get a win. They've got all the tools. It's up to a technical team in Sundowns. They want that 3 points or they don't want that 3 points.
All right.
For me, I need to be honest, I'm no longer convinced, especially with Champions League. DSTV Premiership, yes. Champions League, I'm not convinced. Tomorrow to go there, they can lose. Mina ngibona kuba draw. All their team win on nil. I see them. Ngoba izoba difficult their team. Ubonile towards the game last week. It was tough. So that side, imagine home ground knowing good they lost here. Sundowns ngekho balance kanje ngale ma favor bawenzayo. And then it's going to be a problem.
All right, so there you go. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for following us and watching us and listening to us. We really, really appreciate that. Apologies, of course, for all the teething problems that we had in the show. Inability to play your WhatsApp, but we eventually were able to play most of your WhatsApp voice notes. This is Massive Metro, MassivMetro.com. Massive Metro, massive without the E. And then you click on Listen Live and you'll be able to hear all shows like I. We thank you very much for listening to us. Enjoy the rest of your weekend.
Cowards, il est vif.